So, season 20 of Apex Legends came and boys, I fell into a hole. It has nothing to do with this. It has everything to do with this. Not for me anymore. Okay. Father and son gaming. That's an absolute sham. There's nothing family friendly about Apex Legends anymore. If it isn't a bouncy ball on meth, it's a config crunching recoilless controller. So I collected my salty tears in a jar and packed my bags to the new pastures to grace. And lo and behold, I found them. So, how good can you expect to be if you're an average Apex player with 350 hours to your name? Around 2k hours in total from FPS and Royale? Boy oh boy, we're about to find out. The learning curve ain't that hard, he thought to himself. Aim and click, reap souls, avenge Rupert Murdoch. Slow, campy gameplay? I'd gathered that much, but just how bad I would come to find out pretty quickly. After scouring the map for clues, I'd met no resistance. The boss was being banished over at Golden Acres, and my Millennium Dopamine depository was just about empty. Sneaky, beaky like. My plan was to rush in, grab the bounty, shoot whatever opposition I'd find, and scoot on out and away to the extraction point. Easy.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Whew, baby. Unbelievable. But my woes were far from over. No time to gloat. In true noob fashion, I forgot to loot all the corpses, which I didn't know filled up my wall hack. Dark side. I was a one-track pony. Get to the evac, get your first extraction, prove that you're more than just a whisper in the void. I'm running, man, but it's fucking trying to stall. God, man. They were hot on our trail. Me and my one viewer were sitting on the edge of our chairs. More bogeys closing in, and we were running out of time. And ammo. Nu är det bara jävla. Jag gillar inte. Är det bara git? Nej, inte sån jävla hora. Fuck up. Fan! Ja. Fan, det var ändå en bra run. God damn, wow, devil bastard. If you say so, buddy. Valuable lessons were learned, but not really. In the next game, I did, however, learn that bosses required some finessing. A commodity which I found myself lacking in droves. After finding the assassin before anyone else, I got to work chipping away at his health. Little by little, already preparing to bunker down and hold off my assailants instead of repeating my mistakes from the previous round, and yeah. Fuck, that happened. Find an axe or a hammer? Okay. Chat insisted that I maul him down with an axe instead, and as if God himself wanted me to redeem myself, I found the assassin in the exact same spot the following round. Not only that, I found an axe, which I incidentally might have lost or not found again. Yeah. If Divinity were at play here, they wanted to test my metal further, scaring the living bejeebus out of me. But I was patient. Had somehow come over the necromancer trait and awaited my moment of resurrection, only to die again.
Pull the fucking gun, man.
Yeah, and again. Got me this time. But I was resolute. Maybe solo was not the way to go about this. Friendship is the path to hugs and comfy glory, and armed with a Russian I set out once again. They had already banished the boss and bullets were flying in a flurry over at Devant Ranch. Me and my trusting companion steeled ourselves, took a deep breath and charged headstrong into the fray. After laying low, scouting the movements and whereabouts of the team sieged up inside, we started closing in. Barbed wire. How bad can it be? I thought. Well. With me tangled up in emotional despair and barbed wire, our remaining hopes lied with the Russian. Only he could rise to the occasion and claim the glory that was our birthright. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I refused to give up, and queuing into the next game I coupled up with a siege master who niftily found us the boss and barricaded the place for the tide of hunters about to swoop down on us. This I learned after stepping into numerous bear traps laid at the strategically opportune locations for catching noobs. The enemies sent everything they had, trying to dwindle our morale and resources. Winged hell spawned, armed with nukes and coughing gas, managed to lure me into my own trap. The fighting was about to begin. I could feel it. One down! And after another salvo exchange with his teammate, my partner shot a sneaky jib downstairs.
Man, the man is killing us, man!
After that display of terrible aim, that was to my great fortune not one-sided, my feet were starting to itch. Ammo low, adrenaline high, I felt that we had to make our move. You can blame me, sure. You can also blame the barometric pressure residing over Antarctica, or the outrageous prices of cod in the Congo.
Did not like that.
The outcome stays the same.
Like
I was still without a win, and for the sake of making this video I will have to bag one or forever stare at an unfinished project in Premiere Pro, mocking me, forcing me to return to Apex Legends for eternal chatting on as EA can't plug the hole that is their matchmaking system. I felt sorry for my partner, and renewed my belief that only I could carry the enormous burden of myself to the extraction point. Filled with hubris, I took him on one by one, or two by one, only to be knocked down proper in the boots. But then I caught a break. In the aftermath of a solo's rampage, a bounty was left untouched. With no enemies around, I bolted as fast as I could towards the extraction point. Heart racing, feeling the enemy hot on my heels. What the fuck? What the fuck? Set traps. Oh, it was from behind. What the? Okay, the mockery is real. Poisoned silencers camping at infinitum just for little me to stroll on over. The easiest win of his life. That's when I remembered an old friend, Woody, that mentioned he used to play Hunt for shits and giggles. We queued up and got off to the worst start. With him disconnected, I made my way over to the banishing boss, and that's when I heard I wasn't the only one. Nej, fitta i röven.
Being revived.
Woody managed to weasel his way back into the game. How awfully kind of you, sir. And with renewed vigor, we decided to give chase, closing the monumental gap between us and the other teams.
Sen så är det ju dimman där också.
Någon som sköt mot dig, ja. De är fett nära.
De är ju vetskap här nu.
De är fett nära.
Yes!
Jag plockar 2.
Ja, jag dödade den också. Ja.
Teaming with joy. I'd learned my lessons from the previous game.
Ingen annan.
Ska vi bara kuta ner till... Fan panik här. Man! Nu måste vi bara...
Jag chillade ingen här nu.
Du kan chilla, jag får fan panik. Jag vet du hur många games jag har kört utan att vinna?
Men du tar pistolen.
Ja, håll käften, va. Håll käften, Greta.
Det är någon där borta.
Ställ
Jag
mig.
vill extrahera.
Ja, bara håll och... Ställ dig med cover. Du. Jag är liksom one shot dead. Snyggt jobbat. Absolute horror. But we got it. The sweet victory sank its hooks in, and more will follow. But the sensation is what I'll remember for a long time. Swapping over from Apex to Hunt was a stroke of ingenious. I haven't felt this excited about a game since WoW was released when I was 10 years old. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more narrative gameplay. Until next time, don't take no shit from these swines.